I've got another 3D scanner to show you today. This is the Seal 3D scanner from 3DMakerpro, and they've sent me the Smart Grip as well to try it with. 3D scanning is one of my favourite things really. I find it fascinating, and I was very pleased to get another 3D scanner to try. Very nicely packaged and very nicely made. It's got a nice weight to it, metal case, got a feeling of quality about it. Neat little design, very small, and this is designed for scanning smaller objects. Power adapter, and then we've got the grip, the Smart Grip. Comes with all the cables, smartphone holder, built-in lithium battery, so it powers the scanner. Nice design. This also has a nice feeling of quality about it. Just peeling off the cover there. That screen shows you the distance you are from your object, making sure you're at the optimum sort of focal distance for the scanner. So you've got different leads for different phones and a power connection lead for the scanner. That's a little sort of tripod plate really that you fix to the underside of the scanner. You screw on the mobile phone mount. This is a nice quality item as well, spring loaded. Just put in the mounting plate on the bottom of the Seal scanner. And that then clips onto the top of the Smart Grip. What it means is that your scanning screen, which is your phone, is directly behind the scanner. Makes it much easier to orientate what you're scanning. So we've got the power lead going from the grip to the scanner, then a connection lead from the grip to your phone. You fire it up, there's the start-up screen. And it's a nice arrangement. It feels good and it works, it makes sense. First thing I'm going to scan is this badger skull. It's a real skull, so it's got lots of detail on it. And I've put that on my homemade turntable top. Here you can see the Smart Grip in action. And as I said, it's very easy to orientate the scanner in the correct angle, and with having that screen directly behind the scanner. You can see that it's got a sort of a blue strobing light. I'll speed it up a little bit. But I scanned from several different heights and angles. Turning it over as well, scanning the underside. And once you've scanned the whole thing, you import the files into the JM Studio software on your laptop or computer. Then use the software to align the scans. And it did a very good job of aligning them. I'm experimenting a little bit with the software because I'm not very used to it. But it then processes them, and you end up with this model, which is remarkably good. I felt I could do a bit better, so I repeated the scans, this time mounting the scanner on a little tripod. This removes some of the variables. I found it gave me more consistent results. But if I practice with the Smart Grip, I'm sure I can do the same. Here you can see me scanning it at different angles. These are screenshots. And here's the final result, and this was really, very, very good. Lovely clean scan, lots and lots of detail. So it just shows with a bit of patience you can really get good results with this scanner. But as with all these 3D scanners, you do need a bit of patience. This is a replica human skull, so it's quite detailed and much, much bigger. Doing the same thing, scanner mounted on a tripod, and here's the finished result. I was really pleased with that as well. You'll find all these scans will need certain areas cleaning up and holes filling and things. I then scanned something much smaller. This is a real crab claw that we found on the beach. I started off by scanning it laying flat. That didn't really work, so I then put it on this stick and had it rotating and did the scan in one pass. This is just a single scan. I didn't have to combine scans. And look at the detail on that. Really very, very good considering how small that object is. But this will be useful for some of my silly creations I make, where I join different scanned bits together. Then did a little seashell. Another detailed object, and this came out very, very well as well. I scanned that one at 2 or 3 different angles, so you got the underside. And there's the real thing. Yeah, so I was very happy with that. And this is one of my models I've designed, called my Happy Spaceman. Another small object with smooth areas and detailed areas. Scanned him all different angles, including some undignified ones. And then once you've got all your scans, let the software combine them and process them, and then you end up with this, which also very good. Well, I've finished putting the 3DMakerpro Seal 3D scanner through its paces, and I've got some great results. Just remember, really, with 3D scanners, you do need a bit of patience. You will need to rescan things at times, and you will need to experiment with them to get the best results. You'll just need to try different things, positioning the object in different ways. But if you've got the patience to keep going, you will get some good results with this scanner. It's designed to scan small to medium size objects, sort of 10mm up to 300mm, and I scanned this tiny little crab claw and got a very detailed scan of that. So it certainly does the job. I was scanning objects from this size to this size, getting great results. You will need to move the scanner in and out with irregular shaped objects because it's got quite a narrow sweet spot when it comes to scanning and the focus of it. Very nice build quality, very solid feel to it, all metal construction, really good. And I really like the grip as well. It's got the display on the back which shows you if you're at the correct scanning distance. Mobile phone holder and the plate for holding the scanner. Much easier when you are scanning something freehand to actually have the screen in front of you as you are scanning, rather than trying to look at the computer screen and move the scanner at the same time. You lose orientation and lose tracking very easily, so this is very, very good. The only issue I had using the hand scanner was that my phone kept running out of memory if I was doing a big scan, so just bear that in mind. I need a better phone, don't I? But this does the job. It's got a big lithium battery in it, so it powers the scanner as well. It's all freehand, you don't have to have it plugged into anything. You do have to transfer the files you've created across into your computer or laptop into JM Studio to process them. Although I think the Smart Grip is fantastic and very nice quality, I actually got on better using my homemade turntable in shiny black, because it doesn't show up on the scans, and I found it more reliable having the scanner on a little tripod and moving the object on the turntable. There's less room for variation, it's more stable, so you get a more sort of predictable, reliable scan. But I'm sure with practice I'd be able to achieve that with the Smart Grip anyway. The only real issue I had, and it was totally my fault, is I had a job connecting the scanner in the first place to my MacBook, and it was because I thought I had the latest version of JM Studio installed, and I didn't. Once I updated to the latest version, it was no problem. It found the scanner, recognised the verification code, and I was away. It will scan faces, but it's not eye safe. It's got that sort of strobing blue light, which is not great for your eyes, and would certainly probably induce a migraine in myself. So if you're going to scan a face, they've got to have their eyes shut. Other slight issues I had were using the software. It's not as intuitive as it could be, but I'm sure as I master it and get the hang of it, I'll find it a lot easier. Orientating the models I was finding a bit tricky, and doing the manual alignment is a little bit tricky, but it does work. Generally, the automatic alignment works very, very well, and it processes the models very, very nicely. But I do need to learn how to use it a bit better. Many thanks to 3DMakerpro for sending me the kit to try, and many thanks to you guys for watching, and I'll be back soon with some more videos. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. There's some discount codes available on there as well.
More rubbish coming soon.